Alright, check out my chicken coop. I installed the automatic chicken door opener, solar operated. Here's the solar panel. I'm going to put this on an angle, but for now I mounted it flush to the wall until I get some brackets. But here it is. The wiring, everything is complete. It's all operated by the battery and 2 timers. It has a relay here to reverse polarity. This timer is only used to reverse the polarity so that it closes the chicken coop or opens it. You know, in order to get these actuators to work, it only has 2 wires. You reverse the polarity and it goes opposite direction. So that's all there is to it. I had to mount it sideways because it's a sideways opening door so that these brackets turn the right way. And wiring comes up here. Really simple. I use these terminals right here to make it nice and neat, and so that I don't have to wire everything from one component directly to the next. They all go to a terminal, so if I have to remove one, I just remove it from here and here. And that's it. Solar charge controller charges the battery, and then the load, I have a positive and a negative feed from the battery to here. And then this right here, solar is on the bottom, actuators on the top. These are set to go off at 6 a.m. right here, and then it turns on at 6 a.m., turns off at 6:02 because the actuator takes about a little over a minute to close or open. This one is only set to turn on in the morning to reverse the polarity so that the door opens. Otherwise, this one's not needed for any other use. So if they're both on, the door opens. If just this one's on, the door closes. So it's set for 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. I'll set it to the exact sunrise and sunset later, but for now I'm just testing it. I will show you how it works. Manually override these. And then make sure that one's on. Okay, so nothing's happening, so they both have to be on to close the door. There we go. It closes very slowly, which is what I wanted. It's a 12 inch actuator, so that's as far out as the door open, which is plenty of room for the chickens. And it goes so slowly that they have plenty of time to go in and out. From what I've seen online, nobody has lost a chicken from one of these so far, so it's all good. And the actuator is rated to 330 pounds. That's how strong it is. So there is no way that door is opening or closing when that actuator is off. That's it. It's all done. So in reality, this will shut off after a minute so that I'm not supplying power to the actuator at all. It's only going to turn on for a few minutes a day. The actuator has limit switches, so it will turn on and off on its own, but I don't know if it's going to draw power anyway, so that's why I'm using 2 timers. Look at, there's no way this door is opening with that amount of strength right there. Alright, so now I have to open it, and then I'll let the timer do the rest later. From what I read, chickens like schedules, so when this thing is set at a certain time to open and close, they adapt to it. So they like to live by schedules. They sense time. But I will set it to the sunrise and sunset, and then it'll be like that for like 6 months out of the year, and then I'll just change it for daylight savings time. Let me show you how wide this actually opens. So plenty of room. This is, like I said, a 12-inch. So for us, I'm the only one that has a door that opens sideways. Everyone else I saw online has one that opens vertically up and down. I could not do that because I have a door right here in the way, unless I built another opening somewhere. So I didn't want to do that. I left it the way it is, sideways opening door. Plenty of space right here. You could even probably go with a 10-inch actuator. But that's it. Look at how strong. That's strong. It ain't going nowhere. I'm going to leave it the way it is. I got to put it back in auto mode, which you have to take it out of lock mode, hit that 4 times, and then make sure I put it on auto. Now there's 2 autos. The first auto with the light on is the opposite schedule, so that whatever you set, it'll be on instead of off. I want it to auto to only turn on during the time I set. And then this one I gotta put in auto mode. Okay, make sure it's off. Make sure it's off. Both in auto. All done. So at 6 p.m. we'll see if it closes on its own, like it should. That's it for now. Project complete.